If we talk about global K-pop fashion icons, it's impossible not to mention two names that have redefined what idol style truly means: Jimin and Suga of BTS. Ever wonder how two members from the same group could have such radically different yet equally massive impacts on K-pop fashion? From Suga's understated cool to Jimin's daring avant-garde, their styles have not only evolved personally, but have undeniably shaped the entire industry. Today, we're diving deep into the evolving style influence of Jimin and Suga and how their distinct aesthetics became the blueprint for modern K-pop fashion. Forget everything you thought you knew about K-pop fashion evolution, because when it comes to groundbreaking style, Jimin and Suga are among the undisputed architects. We're not just looking at outfits, we're dissecting how their individual fashion narratives, from rookie days to solo superstardom, have fundamentally altered K-pop's visual landscape. Every iconic look wasn't just a moment, it was a shift. If you've ever found yourself scrolling through endless K-pop stage outfits, airport fashion photos, or Fashion Week appearances, you've probably noticed that certain styles just stick. Some silhouettes become trends. Some aesthetics get replicated across multiple groups. What if many of those defining moments can be traced back to just two idols? Stay with us as we unpack how Jimin and Suga's evolving styles didn't just follow trends, they created them. Before we go further, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss deep dive analyses on K-pop culture, fashion influence, and global idol impact. When BTS debuted in 2013, their styling reflected the dominant hip-hop aesthetic of the era. Oversized jerseys, snapbacks, bold chains, layered streetwear, group cohesion was the priority. Individual identity in fashion often came second to a unified image. Yet even in those early years, subtle differences between Jimin and Suga were already visible. Suga's early styling leaned toward relaxed silhouettes and layered streetwear that felt natural rather than theatrical. Even within coordinated outfits, he projected an effortless aura. He wasn't trying to dominate visually, he simply existed comfortably within the look. That comfort translated into what we now describe as understated cool. There was a quiet confidence in how he carried oversized fits, muted colors, and laid-back layering. Jimin, by contrast, brought a different energy. His background in contemporary dance gave him a heightened awareness of how clothing moved with the body. Even in hip-hop-inspired outfits, there was a sense of precision and fluidity. Pieces were often fitted in ways that emphasized movement, creating a dynamic stage presence. His relationship with fashion was physical and expressive from the beginning. As BTS grew from rookies into global superstars, their styling budgets, brand partnerships, and creative freedom expanded dramatically. This is where the divergence became undeniable. Suga began refining his minimalist instincts. Airport fashion became one of his strongest platforms. Long wool coats, oversized blazers, wide-legged trousers, soft knit sweaters, beanies, and neutral tones became staples. The color palettes were often black, gray, cream, or deep earth tones. Instead of flashy prints, he favored texture and silhouette. This approach resonated deeply with fans and fashion enthusiasts because it felt accessible yet elevated. Suga's style wasn't about loud statements, it was about mood. He normalized the idea that restraint could be powerful. In an industry often driven by high-concept visuals, he proved that simplicity could be just as striking. During his solo era as August D, that refinement intensified. Structured leather jackets, monochrome black ensembles, and sharp tailoring added maturity to his image. The minimalism evolved into luxury minimalism. When he became associated with high fashion houses like Valentino, the partnership felt authentic. His personal style had already aligned with the brand's refined modern aesthetic. What makes Suga's influence so significant is how it shifted the perception of male idol fashion. Before this wave of quiet luxury, bold and flashy outfits dominated conversations. After Suga's rise as a style icon, more idols began embracing oversized coats, muted palettes, and clean tailoring. Stylists across the industry started experimenting with softer silhouettes and less aggressive styling. His influence wasn't explosive, it was transformative. On the other side of the spectrum, Jimin's evolution took a dramatically expressive route. Over time, he moved away from street-heavy styling and leaned into avant-garde experimentation. Sheer fabrics, silk blouses, cropped jackets, lace details, body chains, and delicate embellishments became part of his visual language. These weren't safe choices, they were bold, sometimes controversial, and undeniably impactful. On stage, Jimin's outfits often blurred traditional gender lines. Flowing shirts that revealed collarbones, fitted trousers that accentuated movement, harnesses layered over soft fabrics, each look felt intentional. The theatricality of his fashion perfectly complemented his emotional performance style. He didn't just wear clothes, he embodied them. When Jimin became closely associated with Dior and began attending Paris Fashion Week, global fashion media took notice. He wasn't just another celebrity in the front row, he represented a shift in how masculinity could be presented within K-pop. His looks challenged rigid norms and introduced a softer, more fluid aesthetic that resonated worldwide. The cultural impact of this cannot be overstated. Jimin helped normalize vulnerability and elegance in male idol fashion. After his rise as a fashion icon, more male idols began experimenting with mesh tops, cropped silhouettes, pearl accessories, and expressive tailoring. What once felt unconventional became aspirational. The most fascinating aspect of their influence is the contrast. Two members of the same group standing on the same stages representing entirely different fashion philosophies. Suga represents restraint, subtlety, and introspective cool. Jimin represents boldness, fluidity, and artistic experimentation. Together, they expanded the spectrum of what male K-pop fashion could be. This duality strengthened BTS's overall brand. Within one group, fans could see multiple interpretations of masculinity and self-expression. That diversity made the group visually dynamic and culturally progressive. It also allowed global audiences to connect with different aesthetics under one umbrella. As both artists entered their solo eras, their fashion identities became even more defined. Without the need for group coordination, their personal tastes stood front and center. Suga's solo promotions leaned into structured, mature silhouettes. His concerts showcased layered blacks, leather accents, and precise tailoring that emphasized control and intensity. His fashion mirrored his musical tone, raw yet composed. Jimin's solo era embraced romanticism and high-fashion drama. Flowing fabrics, editorial silhouettes, and couture-inspired details elevated his image into the realm of global fashion icon rather than just idol performer. His fashion became cinematic. Luxury brands recognized that authenticity. Global ambassadorships solidified both artists as key figures in the intersection between K-pop and high fashion, and this intersection has become one of the most powerful forces in modern pop culture marketing. After their prominence in global fashion spaces, K-pop idols became staples at international fashion weeks. Brand collaborations multiplied. High fashion and K-pop are now inseparable. While many artists contributed to this shift, Jimin and Suga's distinct fashion narratives played a central role in accelerating it. Scroll through newer K-pop groups today, and you'll see echoes of their influence everywhere. The oversized monochrome airport look that feels effortlessly intellectual. The gender-fluid stage outfit that challenges traditional norms. The balance between minimalism and theatricality within the same lineup. These elements have become structural parts of modern idol styling. Their impact extends beyond aesthetics. They shifted stylist mindsets. They influenced fan expectations. They altered how brands view K-pop artists, not just as performers, but as global fashion leaders. They demonstrated that authenticity and individuality can coexist within a group dynamic. When analyzing K-pop's global style dominance, Jimin and Suga represent two foundational pillars. One pillar is luxury minimalism with emotional depth. The other is avant-garde expression rooted in performance artistry. Together, these pillars created a blueprint that continues to influence new generations of idols. K-pop is no longer perceived as costume-heavy or trend-chasing. It is recognized as a legitimate force in global fashion conversations. From Paris runways to airport paparazzi shots, the line between idol and fashion icon has blurred completely. So the next time you see a minimalist oversized coat dominating airport fashion trends, or a daring, fluid stage outfit going viral on social media, remember that many of those visual languages were shaped by Jimin and Suga's evolution. Their journeys weren't just about personal growth, they were about expanding possibility. They proved that masculinity in K-pop doesn't have to be one-dimensional. It can be quiet or bold, structured or fluid, minimal or dramatic. And the evolution is far from over. As K-pop continues expanding into new global markets, their influence will likely deepen. True style doesn't disappear, it adapts, inspires, and redefines itself across generations. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Jimin and Suga's evolving fashion influence and their impact on global K-pop style, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow ARMY and fashion enthusiasts. Let us know in the comments, are you more inspired by Suga's understated cool or Jimin's fearless avant-garde expression? Until next time, stay curious, stay stylish, and keep decoding the evolution of K-pop.